My name is Dr. Marco Lotz. I'm an engineer by background and I work for a company called Carbon Disclosure South Africa. And maybe the underlying one line is our job is to make money by polluting less. So polluting less, reducing greenhouse gases is fantastic, but it cannot be a part-time job. It should actually be our full-time profit-driven job, and that's what we focus on.
Give us some of your success stories, case studies.
So my career, one can actually split into two. I've been in the carbon and carbon credit space now for 20 years. 12 years of that was at a big bank and driving their sustainability endeavors, getting the bank to carbon neutral status and buying and selling carbon credits. And the other half of my career I have spent at 4 startups, and Carbon Disclosure South Africa, which I'm representing now, we've got a small-scale solar photovoltaic project which you can actually get carbon credits for in South Africa. So anybody with a solar installation below 15 megawatt, which is maybe about 20,000 times as big as a typical installation house, can join us, can contact us and actually get some of the money back for the fact that they displace filthy grid-based electricity and actually use renewable energy. So that's one of our really big success stories. We're in one of the first or top 10 projects in the country in the last 10-15 years to actually get such a project, carbon credit project, over the line at Vera.
How important do you think is private sector involvement in getting the green economy spread about?
The private sector and private money, private equity is extremely important, but then it gets back to the fundamental point where I started off saying that these projects that we work on should be profit driven. Imagine a world where you can actually make money by polluting less and move it away from corporate social investment and corporate social responsibility. Of course CSR is crucial, but I mean there's also projects that we're not supposed to make money out of. So imagine a world in which we can move these green projects to a point where private equity, private money is actually interested in being part of it. And that's a job. That's what we're focusing on.
What would you say are the challenges of this still nascent sector?
In my opinion, 2 things. The one is because carbon credits is such an unknown field, I'm extremely cautious if somebody speaks in the future tense. We are busy with, we will be doing, because I am also working on my beach house, but I can't invite you today to my beach house because I haven't bought it yet. So the future tense is extremely dangerous in these presentations, which ties up to the second point, and that is be very careful for good marketing in an unknown space. So carbon credits is generally unknown space. Watch out for future tense speaking and exceptional marketing. I'm scared of those 2 things.
Speaking of the future, what is your vision for the carbon market?
My vision for the carbon market is very simple. Any and all initiatives that do produce or that does reduce pollution should have access to actually get a bit of money back. It shouldn't be only really big solar installations or really big forestry projects, and we should democratize it. We should get it to a point that many people can participate, even in a small sense, like at my house. Why can't I get carbon credits for my solar installation in my house? It's tiny on a global scale, but imagine if we can make it profitable. So that for me will be a fantastic outcome.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, just people can definitely have a look at the Carbon Disclosure South Africa website, take a look at our Vera Carbon Credit Project, the ID is 4799, and have a chat. Come and let's make sustainability profitable, and not only a good idea, but also good business sense.